Okay, we're getting started and it is just after 7. So that means that this is the earliest that we have gotten out of camp. And we're the first ones out because we're the only ones here. But we have one climb that puts us over 5,000 feet and everything else is under, like between 4 and 5,000. I don't think we drop below 4,000 at all. Last night, didn't sleep great. My eyes don't look terrible. I gotta stop talking about that. But tossed and turned, but my pad stayed in one place, so I wasn't moving all over the place. I just couldn't sleep. So hopefully tonight I will find another level spot and I will get some more sleep. So you guys can't tell, but it's still dark here. Ronnie's got his headlamp on ahead of us. And there's 3 of us hiking together today. So Ron, Susan, and myself. And we're gonna have a great day. 2 miles in, and we just made it to Deep Gap. And there's parking lot with a couple cars in here. And we are gonna start our biggest climb of the day. And then the rest of the day, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, but it'll be easier than this climb coming up right now. And it is still pretty cloudy out or foggy. And so it's starting to lift a little bit, but it's kind of fun starting the day early. We are at Standing Indian Shelter, and they have had some aggressive, well, I don't know aggressive, but bear activity here, where they have taken down some bear hangs. There's a bear alert sign here, and they have torn up a few bear canisters too. So there's not a lot of people here, and it is almost 9 o'clock. But we stopped here to get some water, and we're summiting Standing Indian Mountain, and this is what they consider being socked in, whether it's by cloud or by fog. But we are summiting the biggest mountain that we'll have this day, and there's a lot of wind, and we're not sure if it's rain or just the dew from the fog, but it's not too bad. And so I don't have my rain jacket on. It's a little chilly. I'm hiking in shorts and a t-shirt right now. But if it starts raining, I'll just put on my rain pants and my rain jacket. This has been a 1,000 foot ascend and 2 miles. So it has been much more friendly, user-friendly than the mountains we climbed yesterday, which were 1,000 feet of ascent in 1 mile. So I'm very grateful for that. And climb over these rocks. I'll watch where I'm going. So there you have it. First big mountain out of our way. We have just come from here. We are now at Beach Gap. We're getting ready for our climb, but there's now, hi Ron.
Hey.
Hey Susan. Hello. We have a bear alert, and it says from Betty's Creek to Standing Indian Shelter, if you don't use the right proper bear hangs, there is a $5,000 penalty. So, up to. Make sure you're doing the right thing. So pretty. It is 12:40, and we have already gone 9.42 miles. And the fog has kind of dried itself up. I've seen the sun peek itself out once, and the temperatures have risen some. We're going to stop at Carter Gap for lunch and then press onward to the Bear Box campsite. It's Betty something. I'll put it up here. But it has been a great day. The terrain has been super friendly for us so that we could make these miles. So hopefully we'll be able to get over Albert Mountain and that 100-mile marker tomorrow before the weather goes south on us, and have a great day. We're having a great day right now. I'm actually going uphill right now, if you can't tell by my breathing, but still, I'm out here loving it. And I think I'm gonna get new shoes in Franklin, and I might change out my water filter because I'm not really digging the one I have. Phew. I'll show you when I get to Franklin why. We are at the top of Timber Ridge. We have a short hike down to get to the shelter for lunch, and we can tell that we put a lot of miles in yesterday because our legs are tired today. But we've been very blessed because the terrain has not been horrible. So we're grateful for that.
This is where we were planning on staying tonight?
Yep. We were gonna stay here tonight and then try to press on through Albert Mountain tomorrow or get off before that. But because we're making such good time today, we'll press through that site today and hopefully be able to stay at that Bear Box site, the Betty Gap. Just came to the top. Got a little bit more of a climb, but look at that view. I didn't think we were gonna see anything today, but the clouds have lifted and we have been graced with this beautiful view. This was the water source that we used. Somebody put a leaf there to help the water flow better, but it took a couple turns and we got all our bottles filled. On the way to the Bear Box campsite, we came across this outlook. And there's Ronnie. We are coming in Betty Creek Gap, and that is hopefully where we are going to be tonight, as long as the campsite is not full. That would be a disaster because we've already gone 14-4 today, and we want our legs to get a little rest. They're tired today. So here's the southern Nantahala Wilderness. Here's the camp. There's another Bear Creek Trail, Bear Alert. There's a Bear Box here. So that's awesome.
Someone's in there.
Yep. It is only 7:22 and we are already in bed. We are planning on getting up early again tomorrow and getting our 8.6 to Rock Gap where we'll get picked up and going into Franklin. So we're not really sure how we're going to finish out this week. We don't know if we're going to slack pack, which means that it's like a day hike and then we'll start the next day, or if we're going to get back on the trail because it's going to potentially be down into the teens or the early 20s. And we don't know that all of our equipment is geared for that temperature. So we may do a little slack packing so we can still get some miles in, but then go back to a warm place at night. So that's what we're looking at. But I didn't do a lot of videotaping today, mainly because we were just putting our heads down and getting our miles in. We did 14.4 today, and we were pretty tired by the time we got done. It was a long day after a long day yesterday. So, but luckily the trail was kind to us and it wasn't nearly as aggressive as yesterday's climbs. So we were grateful for that. We had Susan hiking with us all day today, and that was a lot of fun. It was a nice change having somebody else out there to talk to and learn about. And then after dinner today, I went over and sat by a campfire and talked to a couple younger people and kind of learned a little bit about why they were hiking and what their what their story was. So that was fun. I really enjoyed that. So good night. I hope you guys enjoy our videos, and if you like them, you can subscribe and push the thumbs up button. But yeah, we just really appreciate it. We've had so many nice comments and supportive comments, questions about some of our gear, and we just are grateful for everybody who has appreciated the videos that we've put out. So I hope you guys continue to enjoy, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night.